Hello everyone, this is Lam here. In today's Fuji Friday, I'm going to be covering some news bits for the Fujifilm system. First one I want to cover is the new price for the X-H1. It's now officially dropped down to $1,300 plus whatever discounts that you can find, which is a pretty good price for the X-H1. But if you look at it, the X-T3 coming in at $1,500, X-H1 at $1,300, and then the X-T3 and X-T30 right below that. It's actually well priced for the camera systems that are currently out right now. But if I had to choose between the two, the X-T3 or the X-H1s at their full price, I would still probably guide people to the X-T3 just because it's a much more capable camera with a lot newer technology. Now, there is one caveat that you should think about, which is buying the X-H1 used. Before actually making this segment a couple of days ago, I was looking up used prices and I saw X-H1s for about $840. And that is an excellent price. At $840, I would wholeheartedly recommend the X-H1 over the X-T3 because that is a significant price savings and there is still a lot of good technologies in the X-H1. So at that price, I would definitely recommend the X-H1. The problem is that I just went to look at them today and they're all sold out. So all of the used ones at the price of $850, apparently there was a bunch of people that actually bought them. So they're back up to like $1,200 for like new condition ones. So definitely check that out if you actually want to get an X-H1. I would highly recommend getting one used in the $800 to $900 range. I think that's going to be a really good value for you. If you're interested in getting into the Fuji system on a used camera, this is definitely a great body. There's a lot of great features to it. Definitely recommend checking it out before buying the X-T3. The second news bit that I want to talk about is on February 14th, Fujifilm is going to have announcements. A lot of people are thinking that this is when they're going to announce the X-T30, which is going to be the next miniature camera to the X-T3. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I still haven't seen any leaked specs for the X-T30. I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of specs that it has and what they cut out from the X-T3. So for anybody interested in purchasing the X-T30, that's definitely a date that you want to look for because big camera shops like B&H, Adorama, they're definitely going to have them for pre-sale at that point. Although for the most part, having bought, the last 3 major Fuji cameras, most Fuji cameras don't really go out of stock, so there's not really too much to worry about. The X-T3 at a very short period of time went into back order, but it caught back up pretty quickly. But if you want to be the first person to get the X-T30, definitely look for that date and pre-order at that time if they actually announce the X-T30. Probably going to be announcing a few lenses in that announcement too, but we will see. So I'm really looking forward to February 14th to see what Fujifilm will be announcing. The last item to talk about is the firmware update for the X-T3. I'm still looking for that January firmware update that will allow me to extend my video recordings past 4 gigabytes. They said they were going to have one for January, but I haven't actually seen an announcement or an update on that. I'm still looking forward to that because it is on the X-H1 and it's very useful because, as many of you know, this is my studio camera. Usually I use the X-H1 to record this segment of it, and having longer file sizes is super useful in post-processing. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, but I have not heard any updates. If anybody actually has heard firmware updates for the X-T3, please let me know because I definitely am interested in getting that feature set. But that's all I have to cover for this week. If you have any questions or if you have rumors of your own, definitely put it in the comments below, and I will talk to you next time.